How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday morning, because I believe that's the day. Honestly, I get confused all the time. But team of the season, Premier League, it's time to review our first player. Last night, of course, we did the flashback Dele Alli, and now it is time for team of the season Diogo Jota. I looked at this one and thought, price-wise, it doesn't look that bad, and playability-wise, it looks sensational. Plus, he's got a 5-star weak foot that you can see on the screen, 4-star skills, high-to-high work rates. He's going to work his socks off for your club. So I wanted to try him in last night's review. I used him in last night's Dele Alli review, and I used him in Foot Champions. I think I played 4 games so far, won 3, lost 1, but that's just the way it goes. So he's 5'10", and his stats are incredible, man. Look at the stat layout of this man. I used the marksman on him. I use the marksman simply because it boosts a lot of stats that, hey, might need boosting, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you can look at the sprint speed and think, hey, I want to boost the sprint speed. If you want to boost the sprint speed, you boost the sprint speed. For me, that's already capable. His acceleration is brilliant, to say the least. So that acceleration, in the position that he's in, once he gets on the ball, he can accelerate past the defender. Simple as peas. And plus, with that sprint speed being 91, normally, especially on next gen, which I do play, by the way. I play next gen because I thought, hey, I've got a PS5. What's the point in playing previous generation if I bought a PlayStation 5 for next generation FIFA? Just doesn't seem like a smart expense, you know what I'm saying? But when they're dropping their lines, especially on next gen, you don't really need too much sprint speed. The acceleration is key, and if you do make a run in behind when their defense is dropping and they're in behind the defense, that 91 will be sufficient enough. His finishing's incredible, shot power as well, 93-93, great in second positioning. Long shots doesn't look that good, but it is good, and I'll show you that in the gameplay as well. Volleys are brilliant. Set pieces are probably his only weakness. 67 free kicks, 70 penalties. Passing's good, especially if he does drift out wide. That is capable. That is capable enough. 82 crossing. I mean, it might as well be 92 with 82. And short pass, curve, and vision is what you're looking for. Dribbling is utterly insane. 96 agility, 94 ball control, and dribbling. He's also got 94 aggression. Plays a big part into how he does play. And play traits. Speed dribbler. Literally no traits that matter whatsoever. Lads, what we're going to do now is jump in the gameplay, see how he is. But if you do enjoy, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. Thoughts on Jota? Who to review next? Lads, let's get into the gameplay. So here we go with the gameplay. Now, some of these clips you would have seen in Dele Alli review last night, and some you just simply wouldn't have, because I kept playing after the review went live. So this is his first goal, Diogo Jota. You see the movement on that? Fantastic. Great ball as well by Dele Alli. By the way, again, that celebration, it's called Dance Free. I think they changed it throughout the game, but I just like it, man. It's like you say, hey, what time is this? You know what I'm saying? But that's a terrible impression. He's a very good player, Diogo Jota. I think he offers you what a lot of attacks in the Premier League doesn't. He offers a directness to his player, and he's always on the move. The high work rates are just sublime for the way you want to use like a secondary striker. Last night, the formation I was playing, I used 3-5-2, and he was one of the strikers, and I used a 4-4-2, and he was one of the strikers. And he brought so much to that kind of second striker position. It was insane, because he was making the runs in behind, he was staying on the last man, like you just seen there, so he was a beneficiary from the Dele Alli pass. And also, he was working back, he was defending from the front, he was just getting into positions all the time, and I loved my experience of using Diogo Jota. And that brings in the price as well, because he's under 400k, and this card is very, very good. Yes, it's a 91 rated. It might not be like one of the highest rated Premier League ones, but he's a very effective Premier League one. I need to say that. So let's get it through his pros and his cons, which I know there's no cons there. It's just because there's no major, right, this is terrible, it's shove it in your face. Let's talk about the minor gripes I've got with this card then. Upper body strength, he really lacks that. So if you're going up for any kind of, and I do score headers, by the way, like this one, I get in front of my man. But if you're going up for any headers, basically against someone that's either got the run on you or they've got the position on you, they'll just push you off the ball mid-air. It seems like they're a lot stronger than you. And that could be a mixture of his strength, and it could be a mixture of his 5'10". But I will tell you, this guy is like a Rottweiler. He doesn't let go. He battles for every ball. His aggression is insane at 94, and he just keeps going and going and going. Long shots, I mean, it says 83. I just cracked that on his 5-star weak foot in the back of the net and caused a rage quit in Foot Champions. And you wouldn't have seen that last night because that was after the Dele Alli review went live. And he just he's shown ever since then. Look at that stand-up ball for Dele Alli. I thought Dele Alli's 6'2". Let's put it in the air, see what happens. Hey, jobs are good and we got a goal from it. And overall, this guy provides so much to the team. I just love what I'm seeing. Look at that, free header, uncontested in the box, back of the net, because he gets into those positions. The high allows him to remain unmarked, and then his position, and I'm sure, allows him to take up great positions within the penalty box. So pros-wise, you got the pace. He is very quick. Now, a lot of people will be quick to kind of mention and talk about sprint speed 91. You need to up that. Personally, I don't believe you do. I think acceleration is more important, and 91 is good enough for right now in FIFA. So I don't believe you need a chem style to kind of bolster or boost sprint speed. So I'd focus on different areas, like I did with Marksman, for example. He got in a lot of good areas. Look at this ball control, by the way. Look at that. That's a great save by the goalkeeper. I think he's rushing out. Closed the angle really well. Great save. Dribbling-wise, responsive, quick, agile, in control. 4-star skills to boot. Very good dribbler in this game. And you've seen with the juggles as well, that I kind of did before. Look, his position in the area. He stayed on side for that. Lovely finish as well. But the juggles that I did before, basically the right stick, flick up, and then flick with the right stick in a direction that you want to go in. Very close to his body and in control for the volley at the end of it as well. His movement is utterly sensational. We spoke about that at length during this. As Oxlade-Chamberlain does go through, ships it in the air. Nice little scorpion kick finish. And I think that got us a race quitting foot champs as well. Finishing is there. This man, and I'll go over at the end, I think he scored 11 goals last night in about 9 games. And you've got to remember, during those 9 games, I was reviewing Dele Alli as well. And obviously, sometimes when you do review a certain player, you tend to focus on them just a little bit more. That was utter class. I did that skill where it went through with the guy's legs, mate, and I tapped it in the net. But lads, also the aggression plays a massive part. We'll speak about that a little bit more in the summary. So let's get into that. So there we have it, lads. That was Diogo Jota's team of the season and 91 rated. Now, I did sell him last night because prices, they fluctuate all the time. And I thought last night it was a decently high price. And I'm kind of happy because he's dropped overnight. How much did I pay for the card? It's going to flip on the next screen where it shows you how much I paid for him. 441. I sold him for 470, I believe so anyways. And this morning he's actually 360 on the PlayStation. So that was a good time to sell, wasn't it? In terms of the ability he's got, it's there in buckets. It's there in spades. But I don't get that, by the way. Do you know when someone says, oh, his ability's in spades? What the hell does that mean? I get it in buckets because it can store ability. Or sand. Or mud. But, spade, mate, just slips off. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. But anyways, that's my random ramble of the day. Get that out of the way straight away. He's a very good player. A very capable player as well. Like I did say, 11 goals he scored for me in 9 games, I believe. We've passed the page, so I can't see right now. And overall, it's kind of what you want from a team this season. I reckon his price is going to continue to drop as well, because he's not like 97 rated like a Cristiano Ronaldo. He's 91, it's Diogo Jota. Hey, he's got 5-star weak with 4-star skills and amazing stats, and very, very usable in game and amazing in game. So take of that what you will, but this card is very, very good. I know stat-wise, you can look at and critique certain stats that he has. You can look at the sprint speed, like I did mention many times. Long shots, free kicks, penalties, set pieces. His passing doesn't look amazing. And of course, strength, 85. Well, 80. You could look at that and think, yeah, I don't want him because his stats don't look that impressive. But he performs so well in game, disregards everything you're thinking negatively of this card, because he rarely shows any negativity in game. He's thoroughly fantastic. And that is alliteration with a C and an F. You guys can't do that. But anyways, well, you probably can. It's just because, do you ever foot and foot, like TH and F? Do you ever pronounce them the exact same? Because I do. I don't know if it's a northern thing, but like free and free. I got a free meal. Like free meals. Free meals. It sounds the exact same. And I don't know whether that's just me. But I can't differentiate free and free. I could do a riddle with this. I got free meals from the free pharmacy. No, that doesn't make sense. But anyway, what, pharmacy free and... Oh no, I say PH the exact same as well. This is a whole enlightened episode. But anyways, overall rating for Diogo Jota. Jesus Christ. 9.5 for myself. I think he's truly immense, truly brilliant in what he does bring to the table. And he's all over the place as well. Those high work rates, he's everywhere. Covers a lot of grounds. And every time he gets the ball, you expect something to happen because it's definitely possible with Diogo Jota. After the overall, we get into the enjoyment. For me, it's going to be a 9.4. Very enjoyable cards, and he did bring a lot to the table. So credit to Jota, thoroughly enjoyable, and he's got the ability to boot. The price, right now, I'm going to be tentative. Sounds like tentacles. I nearly choked there. Why is this hair out here? Sorry, boys. It was frustrating me every time I look into to that page. I'm going to be tentative with the price of coins, or the value for coins, because I expect them to drop. But my market knowledge is little to zero. So you might not even drop. But I'm going to give him a value for coins of a 9.0, simply because I reckon he'll go into 200. So right now, the value is a bit like you take a risk. You know what I'm saying? But if you do take the risk, you'll enjoy the card. I'm just saying, if you do take the risk, you might lose 100,000 coins. That's all I'm saying. So that's why the value for coins is 9.0, because I can't predict the market. I'm not that smart. But guys, thank you very much for watching. It's going to be this afternoon now. It's 12:01, so it is just clicked over the afternoon. Hope you guys have a great day today. Lots more coming from myself for Premier League Team of the Season. If you've enjoyed this one, like, comment, and subscribe. And what's your thoughts on Diogo Jota? Who do you want to see next? And comment cheese. I don't know why. Every time I say, like, do a random comment, it's always cheese. And I don't even eat that much cheese. Comment, what are these things called, mate? Oh, I dropped it. Where there goes. I've got these little things. What are these called? I've got a Norwich one, you see? Norwich, Newcastle. And I've got a Manchester. What are these things called, mate? Comments. Pins in the comments. We'll catch you next time, boys.